When a woman is beautiful, financially stable, successful, the chances are high that she's going to remain single for the rest of her life, even though she craves for a stable relationship. So what is really going on? Are the men intimidated? Or is this something that nobody wants to say? I keep seeing the same pattern everywhere. Beautiful, successful women, well-to-do in life. However, they struggle in relationships. So does this mean that success in a woman's life does not necessarily translates into success in her love life? Anyways, welcome back to today's video. Let's hear some opinions about this while you get to hear mine at the end of this video. Yeah, for sure, we're gonna break it down together, so stick around to the end of this video, okay?
If you're a girl and you're beautiful, smart, hardworking, and driven, you are most likely single right now. And all the guys are gonna get pissed right now, but it's so true. I honestly just think the options are so limited because hear me out. So like as a girl, you want to find a partner that exceeds you in every single area. So like you want someone that looks better than you, is smarter than you, is more hardworking, has better like social characteristics. Like you look for a partner that has like better qualities than you, or at least like meets you. And not to be an absolute bitch of a person, but it's like when you're a girl that has all of her shit together, looks good, is hardworking, makes a lot of money, it's like, where do you go from there? There's so limited options. And then it's like the guys that are good options that would fit your standards are just cunts because like they have every option in the world. Because there's no absolute way I'm marrying someone that makes less money than me, isn't as funny, or like doesn't have as good people skills. Like there's just no way that that's happening.
Hot take, but once you actually make your own money, you realize that the only reason that you craved a man was because you were in survival mode and you wanted somebody to help you buy your food or buy your life or like, do activities that you couldn't do yourself. And then once you actually have money, you could pay people to do those same things, and you realize the only thing that a man causes is stress and dirt and beard trimmings in the sink. And I need somebody to tell me, like, if you actually are a woman with a brain and emotional intelligence and you crave deep connection, but you also were successful and have your own money, like, how did you find your man and where? Because I've looked everywhere and I don't even know what I'm looking for anymore. I think I'm looking for a third cat.
Our mothers looked us dead in the eyes and said, never depend on a man, and we listened. We got the degrees, we built the businesses, we bought the houses, and we were super successful. We became the women that they wished they could become. But here's what no one prepared us for. Once you become independent, how do you let someone else in? We mastered self-sufficiency, and then a partnership suddenly felt like a huge regression to us. And for me, it was like giving up territory that I had fought so hard for. Meanwhile, the men that we're meeting were raised on a completely different script. Provide or you're worthless, your value is your utility, and you have to be serious and stoic at all times. So now you have this awesome dynamic of women that were taught that they shouldn't need anyone, and men that were taught that their only value is being needed. Two people standing at the opposite ends of a bridge that is broken, and both of them are wondering why connection is impossible. This conversation is not going back to dependence or pretending like we don't have our lives handled, because we do. It's about unlearning what survival mode taught us so we can actually learn what partnership means to us. And it's about learning why two people actually choose each other. It's not because they need to, it's because they want to, and that's the conversation that nobody's having.
The elephant in the room is that when you are a very successful woman, you are going to date down, okay? Because most men want hypergamy, all right? Most of them want hypergamy. It's really not this large pool of men that are earning a whole lot of money like a lot of women think that they are. When you deal with a broke man, that man's going to be jealous of you. He's going to be jealous of your success. He's going to sabotage you. He's going to do a lot of things to try to ruin your life, okay? Because he didn't have anything to lose. He's broke. He didn't have a reputation to maintain because he's broke. He's not all that successful. So he didn't care about taking you down with him. Better to be single, unbothered, stress-free, than to deal with a broke man. At the end of the day, the thing that women don't ever want to accept is the fact that you can have anything you want. You can't have everything you want. At the end of the day, you're not going to be the successful woman and get this wonderful, great man. Because at the end of the day, we live in a patriarchy. A man is able to get the success in the awesome woman, because it's more of us awesome women than there are than amazing men. Okay, like that's just how it is.
It's not easy being a broke man. It's not easy in this day and age. Now, doesn't mean that every married woman got married solely because of financial dependency on their husbands, because that's what these ladies make it seem like. They are implying that most women, the average woman, gets married because they want to be financially dependent on their husbands. And it's kind of dicey, because I feel like they have kind of watered down the whole idea behind marriage, the whole value and the importance of marriage. The way most of them sounded in the video, it was just like, I'm a financially stable woman, I don't need a man to take care of me, hence I don't need to get married. But that's like just downplaying the whole idea behind marriage. Marriage is way bigger than that. It's way bigger than dependency. But anyways, we're not here to dissect what marriage is. Let's leave that for another video, because it's actually a broad topic on its own. Let's take a look at some of the comments that struck me under this post. Now, this one said, oh my god, kid you not, the last 3 guys I've met, all in their mid-40s, barback or bartender, and all had roommates. Not happening. Like I said, broke men have suffered in this era. It's a pity. They gotta compete with the peace I bring me. It's hard. No one wants to impress anymore. Like, show me how you can add to my life. Why would I get into something that is X steps behind? Nah. Okay, I just hope that, yeah, it's good for a man to add to your life, but I just hope that you as well will be adding to his life. I've concluded I'll be single forever. Try dating guys that make less and they spend the whole relationship trying to humble you. No thanks. Yes, there are actually a lot of men like this. They have that ego thing, but no money in their pockets, unfortunately. And people just tell you that you're too picky. Okay, then I guess I'll just stay single forever. There's actually a thin line between being too picky and having high standards. There's a thin line. Some women are actually too picky and they are so self-sufficient and just so big in their eyes only. Yes, especially if you've also done the inner work. You have emotional intelligence and stability. You've healed from your childhood and previous relationships. Are you saying that a lot of men right now are not emotionally intelligent? Once had a man try to say working his full-time job makes it hard to mark time for things, and I said, sir, we all work full-time jobs. Any man that says he doesn't have the time to pursue a relationship with you doesn't really like you. Yeah, better and better. It's not about that. It's about treating you good, being loyal and supporting you in everything you want to do. Yes, actually, I feel like you can get someone that's on the same financial level with you as a woman, as long as he's treating you well. That's what this man is implying. Don't have to be better. I mean, making money is not that easy. Being at the top uni for college, becoming an engineer, doing weightlifting as a hobby, it's so hard. I don't even want a man better than me, just one that doesn't get jealous, upset at my achievements. Yes, get you a partner that is not jealous, because that jealousy, nah, red flag. Huge red flag. Anyway, that'll be all the comments I'll be reading for now. Let me know your honest opinions in the comment section. As usual, are you a successful woman in marriage? I know that there are a lot of successful married women. However, were you successful before you got married, or did you become successful while being married? I'd love to know in the comment section your stance on this, and why you think that a lot of successful women don't seem to have it all together as concerning their relationships. Let me know what you think in the comment section. That brings me to the end of my video. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end of this video. Please do also like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I'll see you all in another video. Okay, bye.